Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cambridge Los Angeles show in West Hollywood. I'm here with Tui and Adam with their movie The Was. Let's take a look at a clip.
Not to me.
Wanted to fly with wings. Sometimes I practice one. What?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Guys, congratulations on your film. Thank you for bringing it to New Filmmakers LA. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and we all did. But for those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
So the film centers around a group of 4 friends that basically allow each other to be who they truly are, in a safety net within a world that is not so safe. And it's their journey through a night of being safe and then not being so safe right after that.
I've never seen a film like it, you know. It was really beautifully shot. I really felt the essence of the characters, and took me on a journey that I just got lost in it. Where did the inspiration come from?
I don't really know, to be honest with you. I dedicated the film to the muses, because I knew that I had Adam and Clay and Allie and Liz, and so I wanted to put a piece together that would allow them to fly. You know, there really are such powerful storytellers, and I think that with that I had an obligation to bring out what they could do, and something that they could flourish at that they weren't necessarily going to be cast as. And so I sat down in front of a computer and just said, please help me write something, and it came out, and that's what we got.
And what was it like for you, Adam, to be part of this? Part of it, obviously you produced it, but you also play a starring role in it.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. I've known Tui since I've been in Los Angeles about 8 years, and he was one of the first people I met. And I've always wanted to work with him in any capacity. He's an inspiration of mine. As you see, he's an extremely talented artist, and you didn't get to see him in front of the screen, but he's an even better actor, I think.
Oh, wow.
So it was just it was amazing because he gave us characters, and he gave us the safety to just dive and experience these characters fully and not be afraid to fall or to fail. And I think that gives the actor the freedom to get the best performance. So I learned a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and it was just an amazing experience.
You guys are this match made in heaven working together. No, at Sunny, it's so funny you said that, because I really, obviously, it felt very character driven, and it did feel like all of the actors just had so much freedom to express themselves. Was that something you really wanted to sort of have for your actors?
Yeah, I think that the best work is as an actor or as an artist in general is where you feel safe, and I wanted to make sure that we had an environment that was conducive to that, and to just kind of as a director and as a cinematographer, to kind of just capture whatever they were doing, and to be more removed from where I wasn't right up in their faces, and to just allow them to play, and try to create this cocoon where they were safe to be able to do that. That's what I enjoy when I'm in front of the camera. So that's what I try to put forward, being behind the camera as well.
So it's sort of an actor's dream, really, when you give them the freedom to do that. Obviously, how you got together. Obviously, good relationship there. How do you come about bringing your cast together?
I think I work with Allison. We have a production company together, and I've known Adam for a long time. I've known Liz for a long time, and Adam and Liz work together. They have a production company together, Cardinal Wood, and so we kind of have all just been floating around in the same circles. You know?
Yeah, we've been floating around in the same circles, and it was extremely fun for me. Liz is actually my fiance.
Oh.
We're getting married in 20 days now. So to
Oh,
work,
chemistry. You can see the chemistry.
but it was great to see her just take on that role, and I didn't recognize her for 4 days. You know what I mean? Even though we lived together, we still lived together, but we were living together at the time.
Yeah.
She was so into that character, and when we came home, it was hard for her to, I won't say hard for her to take that off, but we were shooting. It was over 4 days. You know, at night, wake up in the morning, sleep during the day, and right back to shooting. So it was great to see her just fully dive into that character, and it made me proud as a partner with her, and excited to just see what we can do together in the future. It was great. And then working with Clay and Allie and Tui, we're all friends, but it's different in a working environment. So to experience that, going in, we were, I don't know how they felt, but a little nervousness because you don't know, mixing business and pleasure, but it was one of the best experiences I've had on set, and just to see everybody flourish in that environment was just really, really exciting.
They're all beasts, you know, they're all beasts as actors. So it's the casting was easy because I know they'll bring it when the time is needed for it. So casting was never an issue.
I really enjoyed the incredible locations that you shot in, and you have quite a few different places. How does that work as a cinematographer, and how does that work in trying to find that? And obviously you featured, you know, down to Los Angeles, was going through such a great artistic change, but how was that journey for you?
It was literally getting into a car and trying to, you know, go to the places that I've seen as in downtown, and I haven't necessarily seen portrayed. Like we don't get to see, you know, Skid Row. We don't get to see, you know, the Capitol building the way that it is. We don't get to see. We shot a lot in not only downtown but also down in the South Bay. Which I've spent, you know, when I moved up to LA, I was down in the South Bay. We shot in East LA, West Covina, and so it was really trying to capture for me the essence of what the city is. It is a beautiful and creative place, but it can also be one of the most destructive places if you allow it to be. And there's both of those that can be captured within a frame, side by side. So I think that I was just trying to capture what my love affair with the city is having both of those things. It's very open either way to that.
In terms of the story, what did you want your audience to take from it? Or what were you hoping maybe your audience took from it?
That there's a sense of heart and freedom within these four individuals, and that they put on the masks when they are doing the things that make them free. Which is the opposite of what we normally do. You know, we normally put a mask on and become our fake selves. But I wanted to, even if there is like these outside experiences or these outside things that are trying to push in on you, that there is a freedom within the love and respect that these people have. And that we can create that whether, you know, we're here or anywhere else. It's just being able to be free and be yourself and live in that truth rather than some truth that, you know, some bullshit that society puts on you.
That's truly wonderful to ever display that in the moving image. Now you obviously took on multiple hats. Obviously you also produce as well, Adam. What was the biggest challenge for you guys, if there was any? Well, that seems like you had a really fantastic run.
I would say the biggest challenge for me personally was balancing all the responsibilities that a producer has, and then still preparing as an actor. Because you have to, if you don't get the stuff done that needs to be done as a producer, there's no movie. But if you neglect your preparation as an actor, it's a shitty movie. So the challenge in balancing that with life and bills and relationships, I think that was the hardest thing. But it stretched me, but and it scared me when he showed me the script at first. But if something ever scares me, I have to do it. If it's easy, it's boring. It's you know what I mean. Unless they're giving me a big check. So, but it stretched me and I grew. So it was great.
What more can you ask for if that's what it does for you? That's phenomenal. What's it like after the greatness of making this film and going through all this entire journey to have your film selected for NewFilmmakers LA? What's that feeling like to have your film on the big screen and have it seen by an audience?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It really is. Because when we had shot it, I didn't expect it to. I always go with the intention that this is not going to necessarily move past us, so let's just do it for us.
Yeah.
And you know, that takes the power away from trying to do it for somebody else or something else. And so we put it out online, just saying, you know, here it is, here's what we've done, and then to see it be accepted on the internet, something completely different from sitting in a room with live people and watching your baby up on screen, and it's such a beautiful experience to have that, you know.
It's your baby on the big screen. It's scary, but it's
I was saying the film, to me, I've seen it on on a phone or on a computer screen or television, but to see it on the big screen, it played different, and that was another learning experience for me last night. That if you're making something for specifically the internet and phones and televisions, or if you're making something, a film to be viewed on the big screen, it really is a difference. I thought it actually came off more powerful, and it hit me in ways that it hadn't hit me before when I saw it on a smaller screen. So that was a beautiful thing to experience.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's really fantastic, and you got such a great reception as well. What's next for you both together or individually?
We're constantly writing, constantly creating. You know, I have a couple projects that are still in the writing phase, and then as an actor, I'm still, you know, working and moving all of that. So just continuing to grind out.
And you guys are going to work together because you guys seem to.
We're going to work together again. And for me, same as him as an actor, you know, in LA, it's a constant grind. Just going on your manager, your agent sends you on auditions, you go on those auditions. And as a producer, I don't have a specific project. We have a few things bouncing around, and after I'm married, I'll get my life back. Not my life back, but my brain back.
I love
you know
what
what
you
I mean?
said. After you get married, you get your life
So
back.
I'll
I'm
excited. I can't wait. So I think
wonderful.
after that, and we're going to Hawaii on our honeymoon, so maybe we might not come back.
So much love in the brain,
But so I'll have some more brain power, so we'll see what's next. But I'm excited. I'm gonna be in the city till they drag me out in a coffin, so we'll see.
Oh, that's really. Well, I think you're both really inspirational filmmakers. I love the stories that you share. I think it's so wonderful, and you know, you both come from different parts of the country, and you know, different parts of, you know, Hawaii and Florida. What piece of advice would you give to any filmmaker that wants to come to this crazy land and do it? Do you have a piece of advice that you give that you know, or?
I would say, do it. Don't listen to, if that's what you feel in your heart, if that's what you know you want to do, you only have one life. Every second you're thinking about it, contemplating it. I need this to fall in line. I need this to fall in line. No, just do it. And there's so many opportunities in Los Angeles that if you're hungry, I think you will make it work for yourself in this city. I've never seen anybody that I know that really, really wanted it not succeed. And success doesn't necessarily mean you see them on TV and they're rich and famous, but they're happy in their life and they're fulfilling what they know they were put on this earth to do.
Yeah. It's going to be a good dad. I'm just putting it out there, you know, you can just tell, can't you? No pressure.
No pressure. Hold on.
You got to get married first. And what about you two?
Pretty much the same thing. Yeah. There's no excuses anymore. There were excuses before where, you know, you needed millions of dollars to be able to have a camera and a crew and all of these different things, and you really don't. We all have iPhones or some kind of smartphone.
To make it happen.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's absolutely no excuse. They shoot at the same, you know, quality as some of the cameras that are out right now. You know, and we did the Was without a camera, without a crew. You know, it was just, so there's
He was the crew.
Yeah, it was just me.
You are.
So, you
are
know,
the show.
just,
Well,
if there's something singing for you, go ahead and do it. Why not?
No, it's wonderful. Well, there you go. Look what happened. You made it, and here we are today. So, well, listen, thank you both so much. I can't wait to see much more of your work, and thank you for sharing it with us, and congratulations again on the awards.
Thank you for having me
so much.
Thank you.